Hello and welcome to the SimCity 4 Masterclass. My name is SmileyMK93 and in this video we're going to continue our work on airports. In this video focusing on the terminal buildings and control towers. In this video we're going to be using the terminal sets from the ACB-VLT pack, which you can find on Simchopolis, I believe, and possibly SimCity 4 Devotion. I will put a link in the description. So let's learn how to build terminal buildings. First you need these edge pieces that I'm placing down here. I believe these are the A-types. And here we're just creating the outline of our terminal building. You'll notice at the front I'm leaving some gaps between the pieces, and these gaps will be filled with entrance pieces at a later point. Regarding the size of a terminal building, obviously it depends on how big your airport is. This is a good size for this small airport that you're seeing here. As you can see, I'm now building the corner pieces. Those are the type A corner pieces from the small concourse set. And we're going to just put down these entrance pieces here to allow passengers to enter the terminal. In the middle, as you can see, we've put down some filler pieces with the windows and a bit of aircon in the middle. Blank filler pieces exist, which we just use to fill up the area, the rest of the terminal. Notice I've kept a pattern to the windows. You can design them how you want, but airports tend to be built more functionally than scenically, so it's often best to stick to a sensible design. That's the main passenger terminal. We're now going to focus on a smaller passenger terminal for our business jets. The walkways need to be connected to the terminal. To do so, we use this small concourse end C piece. And for a bit of variety in the terminal building, I'm using these diagonal pieces that you can see here. The small concourse diagonal D. We then place the edges in pretty much the same way as we did before. To connect the walkway to the terminal, I'm just going to place an edge piece, as you see here, and I'm then going to put down a 45-degree diagonal piece, the small concourse diagonal A, as you can see here, and then we fill up the terminal much like we did with the main passenger terminal. I've just added a few diagonals here just to make the design a little bit more interesting and not just a repetition of the original passenger terminal we built a couple of minutes ago. Obviously, if you want to do bigger diagonals, there is a diagonal window piece. We saw that a few seconds ago. And to do that, you just place a diagonal piece, then a window piece, and then an opposite diagonal piece. We are now building the business jet terminal in the same way as we did the passenger terminal. Again, with the windows, I'm going for a fairly even, functional sort of design. much like you'd see in real life. As you can also see, I've rotated a couple of the air conditioning pieces in the top left and top right corners of the terminal, and that just adds a bit of extra interest. And also helps to break up the repetitive look. You can see I'm putting the terminal fillers in now, and also the walkway fillers from the RMIP set to connect the walkways to the terminal. We're now going to fill in the rest of the terminal area around the terminal with the ramp, blank ramp piece, and that just gives it a nicer finish. Okay, so that's our terminals complete. We're now going to have a brief look at how to do the control tower. Now there are a number of control tower lots. You can see here I've just deleted a couple of fence pieces and a grass piece. Unfortunately there's no real good barrier lot, so as a substitute I've used the RMIP stop lines from the, actually maybe the Airport Road Improvement Project, sorry, not the RMIP. And you can see here the stop lines act as a kind of pretend gate, and we've put the control tower there. The control tower needs to be sighted so that it has a good view of your entire airport with no obstructions. As you can see, we've placed it right in the middle of the airport. And that's pretty much everything I wanted to cover in this video. As you can see, I've put night mode on. You can see our airport is really starting to come to life, as well as all the taxiway lights. We've got a lit up control tower and a lit up terminal, and some lit up planes. So that is it for this video. In the next video we are going to be looking at some of the features outside the airport, such as car parks, fire stations, etc., and transport links. But that is it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Smiley MK, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye for now.